this week on Super Auto Pet. As you can see, we are September 12th. Most people have it has reset yesterday night for a lot of people, or this morning, depending on where you live. It's not. It's still. I mean, I think it's a good week as well. Scaling is not crazy, and I'll explain to you what is good this week, what is meta, what should be on your list of things to do, and yeah, what works really well. Let me walk you through what's good this week. Fish is always good when you see it. Fish is always a good, especially just for level 1. You don't need to push it. It's just a nice clean plus one to your whole board. It works really well. Fish is always good when you see it. So on tier 1, you're looking to buy mouses. Mouses are really nice, and they're also decent later game because you could just buy and sell it right away. So for 2 gold, you get a free apple, right? So that's actually cheaper than an apple. Because it's going to give you 1 apple in the shop. You're going to be able to buy for free. So fish is good on tier 1, mouses are good on tier 1, otter is always good on tier 1, marmoset is good on tier 1 too, and then you, with that in mind, try to be as strong as possible. Bacon's okay if you have something healthy like an iguana, something with 3 or more health. You can put bacon on. Something weaker, it's a bit meh. There is no moth this week, so most people won't have a lot of damage. And there's a lot of things to take in. There's no stego this week, so you won't get big goat boys. So this week its stats will be pretty average. Last run I had a level 3 swan. That probably helped a lot, as you can see. Gave me a lot of extra gold, and because people aren't that big or that healthy, it's definitely good. Stork, always good when you have it, and there's a pill in the shop this week, so Stork plus pill, obviously you can do some nice combos. It'll give you 1 minion from a previous shop tier, so if you save your Stork until turn 9 and you use a pill on it, then you'll get a minion from turn 4. Sometimes that'll help you get your triple or stuff like that. Panda, for me, I haven't played with it yet. Doesn't look that good. This tier 2 minions, nothing's exciting. I would say Stork is probably the only thing that you're looking for. And swans. So when you hit tier 2, you're looking to get some swans, get some Stork, and get your triples, get more fishes to level it up, get more mouses to level up. Whatever you have at that stage, try to get ready to level it up on turn 5, which is a classic. Dog got sadly nerfed, not as good as it used to be. Okapi is definitely nice, depending on your playstyle. I tend to roll a little bit every turn, especially in the early game, so it gives you those nice stats. You don't even need to level it. On level 1, it's fine. You can get up to +5/+5 on this minion for free, simply for having it and depending on how you play. Now, don't waste your gold just to level it up most of the time, but you're going to be rolling a few times, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, without even trying to level the Okapi. So if ever you can put your hands early on this minion, it's a nice mid-game minion that gains decent stats for free and is easy to sell afterwards. So Giraffe got nerfed, still interesting though this week. People aren't going to be that big, so definitely interesting. Kangaroo and Camel, never really that big for me. Blowfish, not that great. Capybara, sadly haven't had time to play with it yet. Looks really fun. Every time you roll, pets are just bigger. So when you have a Capybara on your board, it's sort of like whatever you can buy will be stronger. So definitely some nice plays. I'm looking forward to playing with it. This week, Garlic is really good as well because most minions will have weak damage and weak health. So Garlic is going to be it's going to be good for that. This week, every little stats counts, right? We're not going to be that big. Penguin, amazing. Penguin is the first minion that you sort of want to hunt almost if you can. Really, really good. It's like a better Giraffe, and it's safer to play, and it's easier to play, and you don't need to position it because it'll hunt your target. Rooster, always decent if you have these, but we're not going to be that big. If you have a nice big dodo, you can put it on the Rooster. If you have if you ended up leveling a dodo, put a Rooster in front and be good. Bison, good as usual if ever you can make it work. If you have a level 3 minion, Hippo's back. Hippo's great. Sadly, there's no really way to buff its health as well. Hippo needs a lot of health to work well. But it can definitely work. I haven't played with Donkey. I think it's going to be good though. Worm, we're not eating that much. There's no squirrel. There's no cat. It's not great. Crow is very interesting. I've played with Crow and it's clutch. There's no chocolate in the shop, but if you buy a Crow and you sell it right away, that costs you 2 gold, and then that'll produce a chocolate in the shop. So really, really nice, right? So you don't need to level it up. You just need to, whenever the shop offers one, you can say, okay, for 5 gold I can get a chocolate. Is it worth it? And sometimes the answer is yes. Because how often do you just roll all your money away looking to level up a minion? But here it's a guaranteed chocolate for 5 gold, so not a bad minion at all. I like just buying and selling Crow, right? Same thing as Mouse, buy and sell just to get the apple early game, or put it on your team, and then when you transition, you get a free apple in the process. Same thing here. Here you just buy and sell if you have a spot, and it works well with. We're gonna be seeing the zebra. Where's the zebra? He's right here. So anytime you buy and sell, you buff your character. So if you have a zebra on your team, you buy, sell the crow. This zebra is also going to give +2/+2 to people. So it's a sort of buy and sell. You know how the dog works, guys. It's sort of similar, but it's different this week. So it doesn't just buff one minion. You're more sort of buffing the board or getting stats, or it's like a buy sell meta right now with low minion. This week, a lot of people are going to be low stats and are going to try shark. A lot of people attempt shark this week. Even though it got slightly, I feel like it got slightly nerfed, but it's still really, really good on the proper build. If people are playing Shark, go Crocodile. Crocodile is huge this week. Please play Crocodile if you want to be strong. Crocodile's great. Moose always good as usual if you can manage it. People are gonna. I don't like Vulture, but people are gonna play it, so expect that. Seal, okay-ish, but once again, there's no squirrel to get discounts on food. There's no cats to buff food, so never a terrible choice, but not great synergy this week. And tier 6 isn't that strong. Ostrich is amazing as usual. Independent strong. Snake not that great because we're not gonna have big minions. We're not gonna have big strong minions. So Snake not bad, but not exciting. Walrus same thing. No one's gonna have that much big minions this week. So Peanuts aren't that amazing here as well. White Tiger plus Croc, you can make something like that work, right? Or Tiger and Croc, you can do some combos like that. Try to get a Croc level 2-3 if you can. Don't miss out on the opportunities to buy, sell crows for chocolate or mouse early game to put them on your team and then sell them for apples. Swan is going to be really good this week. Try to get slide buffs if you can and have fun. Yeah, take care, guys. Hope this helps.